Hi guys, welcome back to Characters Why I Like Them Series 2. I am down to the wire for the last 10 characters I'm doing for this series, for Series 2, and I'll move on to Series 3. Um, so this time guys, we're going back to the DC Universe. This is a character that I truly love the moment I saw her and really got to know her. I kinda grew up with this character. Second generation hero in a sense. She is the daughter of the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott, even though, they changed Alan, his sexual orientation, everything, but DC has not led on to say that she still can't make an appearance along with her brother, Obsidian. And for all those who don't know, this is Jade. Yeah, Jade. Jenny as they like to call her, uh, is a great character. Very much. She is, like I said, she's the daughter of the Golden Age Green Lantern, Alan Scott, and her mother was a villain known as Thorn. Her real name is Rose Canton. And she also has Jenny-Lynn, that's her real name, has a twin brother named Obsidian. He became the superhero named Obsidian. Um, Jade Powers. Now, the reason why she looks that way is because of the power that she has inside of her. Basically, the Star Heart. That's her birthright, and which is why her skin is green and her hair is green, everything like that. But as a representative of the second generation of heroes, in many of us, who read her from the get go, it was like watching her grow up, like kind of like how Dick Grayson and people like that were. So it was really cool to watch and read along her history. Seeing her come into her own fold, not just living in the shadows of her dad, but becoming her own woman, her own hero, and she's been in some major storylines as well. Now, in terms of, like I said, her power, she controls the power of the Star Heart. Which pretty much she has this energy that can manipulate a lot of things. Manipulate, from a full spectrum of things. Like she can create constructs and gravitation and light energy, heat, a lot of radiation and things like that. She was even at one point a Green Lantern at one point. But it didn't last too long. And if I remember correctly, she was a Green Lantern when she had no powers. So it was like, wow, you got to give her a lot of credit for that. Now, unfortunately, Jade, uh, she died once, and I remember that issue very well. It was the Rand Thanagarian War Special, I believe, and it was during a time where Donna Troy assembled a team to help out in outer space, and Jade was amongst them. And Jade died trying to stop Lex Luthor Jr., I believe. I can't remember. I'm probably, correct me if I'm now I'm wrong on that one. From opening a portal to like the multi universes. Unfortunately, she died sacrificing herself, if I remember, to protect the world, and you got to give her thumbs up for that. And I'll never forget that image that Ivan Reyes drew of Alan Scott holding his daughter in his hand, and the look on his face was just like, it's just like, oh, Alan, you just wanted to just like, I'm sorry. But unfortunately, she returned. She came back during the brightest day, when a lot of the heroes started coming back. And I remember looking at all the characters that were returning, and I saw John. I'm like, yeah, cool, Hawk Girl, and and Hawkman, and Deadman, and people like that. But then I saw green hair. I'm like, is that Jade? And I was like, oh shoot, she's back, and I was so happy to see her back. And she would go on to later on to be a part of the Justice League, the team that Dick Grayson Batman was leading, and I loved her on that team. She was like almost like second in command of that team, because she really had great leadership skills to back up Dick Grayson when he was Batman. Um, I should say Alexander Jr. I said Lex Luthor Jr.'s guys. I'm sorry about that. Um, but yeah, she really made it. She would like I said. I liked when she joined the Justice League and and battling threats and things like that. There was even a point I remember she fused with her brother to stop a couple of threats that was revealed later on about being a part of the Starheart. Um, so it was really really cool to see Jade. I've always loved her. This is a character that I've always said I hope to see back in DC sometime. Like I said, they've talked about it before about you know um, the fact that even though Earth 2 has Alan Scott and it's revealed that he's homosexual, um, that does not rule out the fact possibilities that he is her father. They still can have her be Alan Scott can still be the father of Jade, just some other means. I mean, there are thousands of ways they could do it. I mean, for example, DNA. She could be kind of a test tube baby or something like that. It could be, but the fact of the matter is, I would love to see her back in. You know, I would love to see Jennifer back in the DC universe sometime. She was a great character, and that's the problem I have with the 52 period is that all these great characters that we known from the pre 52 are gone. They're not here anymore, and there's thousands of characters we can go down a list of and just say we want back. We want back. Why? Instead of just focusing on certain characters. Jade had a very, very good presence in the DC universe, and to see that she's not around really kind of pisses me off. But in terms of you know, in terms of finding Jade now, well, she is in she's in that Kami Amikame universe. I think she's in there where she is her real name is she's Asian. She's I believe she's Chinese in that one, and she was recruited by the Green Lantern Corps. Her name is still Jade, but I think it's something else. But yeah, that's the only place where you can find her now. But I'm talking about Jennifer-Lynn Hayden, Jade now, Jade from beyond, from the past, being back in the 52. That's who I want back. She was very powerful, very strong willed. I love the relationship she had with Kyle. Kyle Rayner. Her relationship with Kyle Rayner was really superb in my opinion. There were a lot of things about her that would appeal to people like me. Guys like us, fans of us. Like I said, being the fact that she is kind of the second generation superhero. You know, we kind of grew up with her. You know, uh, and the fact that, and I also like the fact that she had no real, like her father, she had no real direct ties to the Green Lantern Corps. It was just in her. It was in her blood to the power, to channel the power of the Starheart. I was something that I've always loved about it, very much, and I for one would love to see her back, guys. Just such a great character, and if you're like me, that you want her back, I mean, wouldn't it be great to see her back in some shape or form, just back to me? And just like I said, I'm gonna hold DC on their word. I know I shouldn't, but yeah, there, the whole thing's there's no ruling out that she can't possibly come back. I'll hold it to that. Earth 2 has been really good, and I'm looking forward to seeing if they will bring her back someday. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of Characters Why I Like Them. Uh, got 9 more characters left till Series 2 comes to an end, and I move on to Series 3. But you guys tell me, what do you think of Jade, Jennifer-Lynn Hayden, the daughter of the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott? And other than that, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, and thank you for watching. This is Characters Why I Like Them, Series 2, and I'll see you guys next time.